We have a lot of folks who want to say things tonight, so I'm going to introduce our mayor, Jorge Elorza, to talk first. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and thank you very much for joining us today. It is a very, very special day in the city and a very special day in the neighborhood. Now, everything that we do in the city, we know that we can't do it alone. It takes an entire village, it takes a partnership to make it happen. And we are so fortunate here in the city of Providence to have the best superintendent of parks of any city in the United States of America. Please give it up for Wendy Nilsson. And under her leadership, there are so many amazing employees that we have in our Parks Department. And Wendy will be the first to say that she doesn't do it alone. She has an incredible team. So I'm going to ask everyone to please join me and recognize all of our employees from the Parks Department. It's their blood, their sweat, their tears, their labor that makes this possible. We salute you guys. Thank you very, very, very much. I also want to recognize many of the partners that we have at a statewide level and also at a community level that make it possible. You know, there are few people working as hard on the city council as Wilbur Jennings. And, you know, he had a vision around parks within his district, and it's a pleasure to work with him to make these kinds of things a reality here for our community. So please join me in recognizing Councilman Wilbur Jennings. We're also joined by another great leader in our community. Please give it up for Senator Ana Quezada. We have a great friend joining us from another part of the city, but you're beloved wherever you go in the city. Please give it up for Representative Aaron Regenberg, who is always fighting for our city. And so thank you. We're going to hear in a little bit from Barbara Traynor. Again, we work with all of our neighborhood associations, so thank you for the time that you put into that. We also have the incomparable, the man, the myth, the legend, David Talan, and it's amazing for everything that you do in the community. So I'll be very, very brief, but there's just a couple of things that I want to say about what today symbolizes. You know, when you drive throughout the city and you see the work that has been done over the past 3 years in parks throughout the city, you see a complete transformation. You know, we're on pace to significantly rehab about 90 parks by the end of this coming year. And doing this work, many of you from the neighborhood know, most of these parks throughout the city of Providence haven't been touched since the 1970s. So to have about 90 significant, substantial rehabs of parks throughout the city is a testament to what the folks in our Parks Department are doing. And it's incredible. And hopefully we'll be here for a good while longer. And I think that Wendy, your team, and throughout the entire city will be leaving behind a legacy that for the first time in 40+ years, the city took our public parks and public spaces seriously so that all of our kids can enjoy what we're seeing behind us today. And the reason why parks are so important to us is because the truth is that many of our kids, they live in second floors, third floors. Sometimes they don't have green grasses and big lawns to play in. Sometimes it's concrete and driveways. They don't have beautiful backyards to play in. So these parks are their backyards. They rely on the public spaces. And look at what's happening behind us. Community is coming together. People are getting to know each other. Neighbors are getting to know each other. And community is happening. So for all of those reasons, parks are the great equalizers in society. Whether you're rich or poor, whether you're black or white, whether you're this or that, everyone is equal inside of our parks, and that's what it symbolizes, bringing people together in the spirit of one Providence. So thank you to everyone who had a role in making this possible. These are amazing improvements, but there is more coming. It's going to look even more beautiful once the grass grows and we get all this completely done. But I hope to see all of you back here celebrating our neighborhood, our community, and our public playground. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.